Hello everyone, I hope my camera is straight. I'm Neberia from Neberia's Naturals and K-Suska Evolutionary Empowerment. And I know it's been a long time since I've done a reading. Well, what's been going on? There's been these crazy energy shifts and I've been getting some massive downloads. And I've just been, having to recalibrate myself, and that's what we all have been doing. We are currently in a Mercury retrograde, the first Mercury retrograde of the age of Aquarius, so that's a big deal. It is because we're in the age of awakening, and this Mercury retrograde is really way different than any of the others that I have consciously experienced. There's a difference between an experience and a conscious experience. So you can have an experience and, it's like, oh, that happened. But you didn't consciously know why it happened, what energies were at play, and you weren't consciously aware of the changes that occurred within yourself as you made that experience. Well, this Mercury retrograde is so eye-opening as it's returning to you the things that you have not addressed, that there is bringing you back to situations that you may not have, I want to say healed from, but you'll think that you healed from something like, for example, oh, I broke up with my ex and I'm over him. Well, you may not be in love with the person anymore, but there may have been some things that occurred during that relationship that triggered some childhood issues or made some of those things raise up during the development of your core personality. Now, the development of your core personality happens from age 1 to, from 0 to 7. That's when your personality becomes set. However, as time goes on and these imprints and these programs have been implemented into our psyche, it was 211 when I just saw that, but I don't have a device to look up the angel numbers because I'm using my phone. And this phone doesn't pause recordings. If I stop it, it's over. So maybe want to look up 211 angel number for yourself. Just go on Google and type in 211 angel number. If you are a twin flame, type in 211 angel number twin flame. Read what it has going on. Refer back to what you were thinking when I said this, or what was coming up, or what I was saying when the number came up, and they'll give you some guidance from your higher self, from your angels, your guides, and from the higher frequencies as to what you need to do pertaining to this Mercury retrograde energy. And many people have been taking advantage of this energy consciously and unconsciously, subconsciously mostly, and clearing up, using the good communication to clear up stuff. So it was in Libra, and Libra brings balance, and balancing your relationships is Venusian, balancing, things that are dealing with love. Venus is the goddess of love. That's why Libra is a Venusian sign, because it is a Venus sign in regards to balancing relationships of all kinds and connections of all kinds. So you may have been revisited by an ex or a past friend. They may come back up into your energy field, or a remembrance of them may come back up into your energy field. Now you have to evaluate it within yourself. Why is this showing up in my energy field? What is it that I have not addressed, that I need to address, so that I can move forward without having to return to this again in the next retrograde season? So also, if you do encounter these people and you do have interactions with them, it's about mindfulness in communication, how you communicate with those people, because you don't want to have to revisit this. Again, you're breaking a cycle. So you need to say, okay, how was my communication in the past with this person? How did we resolve, was this issue resolved? What issue within me is the reason why this is coming back into my energy field, this person that I need to resolve? And you cannot do anything. I want you to understand, you cannot do anything about the other person. You can only do something about yourself and how you view it and what you do when you go within yourself and evaluate that. Now, if you are in a twin flame connection, and that's what I deal with twin flames and their connections, but I also deal with the general public with empowerment and growth. and finding out what your spiritual gift is, what your gift is, so that you can become independent, self-sufficient entrepreneur. If you're in a twin flame connection and your twin is doing something that, or, you have to see your twin as a teacher, first of all. First and foremost, your twin is your teacher. Your twin is your teacher, your guide, your love, your best friend, your own soul, your higher self, manifested in the physical dimension. Now, and to the experience dimension, Earth is the experience dimension. So when you're having an experience, or you're experiencing feelings, emotions, energies, physical representation of these manifestations in your twin flame connection, then you need to evaluate within yourself. I use what I discovered, or I learned about, was this mirror exercise, and I look at what is it that my twin is doing that is triggering me or is upsetting me, and then I'll change it, and I'll say, okay, my twin is ignoring me. And so what I'll do, that's step one. What's bothering me? My twin is ignoring me. So I changed the noun to a pronoun. So my twin, that would be XYZ's name. You could place name here. Is ignoring me. And then so you change that noun to a pronoun. I am ignoring me. Now you ask yourself, is this true? Am I really ignoring me? And usually the answer is yes. Now you got to ask yourself, okay, now I got to go within. What am I ignoring? Am I always ignoring my urge to pee, and now my bladder's fucked up? Oh, y'all got to make things light sometimes. Am I ignoring the fact that I'm hungry and I need to go and fix myself something to eat? Who's going to feed me if I don't feed me? I'm responsible for this vessel. Now, am I ignoring the fact that I am eating something that is disagreeing with my body? These are just simple examples, but this is a way I can bring this to alignment for you to be able to understand the application of these programs or processes for going within and healing. Okay? So it could be something just as simple as that, but it could be something as deep as, I don't feel heard when I speak. Why don't you feel heard when you speak? Now you got to go back to your childhood. When you were a child, did you feel ignored? Did you feel like you were saying something important and no one understood you or no one listened? Did you feel like you weren't communicating clear enough? Did you feel like people don't understand your language, that they're speaking different languages? Did you feel out of place? Do you feel like you are the black sheep of the family? Do you feel like you are the only one of your kind among all these people? Yes. Now that you've discovered that, what does that mean? That means it's not your fault. You're actually different. I'm different? Right. I'm different. Now, what do you do next? You explore that. I'm different. Is my uniqueness, how am I processing my uniqueness? Am I processing my uniqueness and my authenticity as negative, as bad? Am I repressing myself so that I can fit in with others according to the template that I've been issued through the matrix? I came here a perfect soul. I came here a free soul. Why am I having to change who I am? Now you have to explore that. You have to explore that when you came here, you were born naked and free and perfect. You came here with everything that you needed. Everything that you needed. But as you grew, as soon as you came out of that womb naked and free, you were slapped with some chemicals. You were shot up with some vitamins that you did need. And I'm doing air quotes because you can't just talk about anything anywhere. But you have a more private session with me, then I'll spill the beans, baby. But, you're shot up with these artificial things and they make you forget who you are. And they're telling you immediately when you come out of the womb through action, you're not perfect. You need this. I'm not perfect. I need something. I thought I came here equipped with everything that I needed. The universe built me this perfect avatar to be in. It built me this body to be in for the experience planet. Well, baby, in the experience planet, In the experience planet, you experience shackles. You experience bounds and bonds and boxes. You experience those things, and you spend your whole life breaking out of them because your destiny is to be as you were born, naked and free. By naked and free, I mean not having all these masks and shackles and shit on. So then you're given the clothes that you're supposed to wear, which are the mask. Don't do this, don't do that. You're issued rules according to your culture, according to the society, according to where you live, according to your family's traditions, according to your ethnic background, according to, it's like, here's the contract. You're going to be bright skin, Black, Native American, Irish, Cherokee, Navajo, Blackfoot, Indian, mixed breed individual, female. Your hair is going to be this texture. Your eyes, lips, and nose are going to be shaped like this. Your body is going to be shaped like this. If you eat this or that, this will modify your body shape, change your body shape. If you spend time doing this, this, or this, your consciousness, your brain is going to be limited by these beliefs because this is the culture you'll be born in. It's like a contract. And as you go into that contract, there are places where you have like save points. You experience this, you learn from this experience, and then there's a save point. It's like, okay, boop, save. Now you get a chance to step outside yourself. What have I learned? Well, that's what a retrograde is about, is a revisitation. It's saying, boop, save point. What have you learned? Before you can progress to the next level, what have you learned? So once you have, gone within and you're like, okay, I learned this. So next time when it comes around, it shouldn't trigger you. Eventually it shouldn't come around because now you've learned. Because it's like, okay, test time. What have you learned? Boop, save point. Okay, you've learned this. Now you can progress to the next level. As you progress to the next level, these codes are unlocked like a video game. These things are unlocked. Who says your life is like a video game? I do, because I'm saying that because this is how I'm able to process the information to explain it to someone. You can't see my brain. I can't do a film projector and then the subconscious mind is picture based. So I have to give you a picture to help you understand it. And video games, everybody kind of got an idea of what a video game is. You've all seen a television. You all play little games on your phone, so you understand that after you get to a certain point, you unlock certain things. You unlock traits, you unlock bonus features, you unlock new environment, as you grow, you unlock this, that, this. But in the matrix that you were born into, they're telling you what to unlock. They're telling you what they want you to manifest, what they want you to create. And then they're boggling your mind constantly with a television, tell eyes to your vision to tell you to envision this. This lie is what we want you to manifest. This reality is what we want you to manifest. They want you to use your sexual energy, and that's why sex is such a big thing, because the creation energy is that of sex, and your sacral chakra, which is the sexual center of the body. And that's why they're bombarding that, because they're over-sexing you to manifest with your sexual energy the reality that they want you to create. Well, you take your power back and you don't participate in that, and you don't watch those, you pull yourself away from that media, and you go within and you begin to decide what it is that you want to manifest. Decide at 1404. Look up 1404. Decide what you want to manifest. Look up that angel number 1404. You decide what you want to manifest. And you say, okay, where's the energy going to come from to manifest this? It's within you. You were born with it already within you. So they're telling you, in the rap videos, I do who I want, when I want, how I want, whatever I want, and they're telling you, you want to do whatever you want, whoever you want, whenever you want, however you want. But they're also projecting the lies to your vision, telling you what to want. And so now when you're coming back around to yourself and you're on the path of self-discovery and your eyes are being open and you're being awakened to things, now you have the question of, who am I? Like, who am I? What do I want? You don't know what you want because you don't know who you are, because you have been programmed. So now you got to break these habits, break these programs, break your personality. You have to break your personality to break out of these things. So, because the ultimate goal is freedom. 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 The very thing you were born with, the very thing you've been promised, but the very thing you've been denied. Freedom. And then you even look at the word and it's like, you think that you're free, then you're dumb. Well, most people will think you're dumb even if you learned and express your freedom, because the matrix is set as such that those people who are individual thinkers are automatically attacked as threats. They're not just attacked as a threat by the government. You're not just attacked as a threat by, people above me will see me as a threat. No, baby. People right there that grew up with you saw you as a threat. People who birthed you saw you as a threat, because everybody's not from the same tribe. You may have been born in this family. You may have been born in this tribe, in this community. You may have assimilated into this group, but they are not like you. That's why you felt different. That is why you felt unheard. That's why you felt misunderstood. These are things you need to accept about yourself, that the soul is more than the body. The body is a vehicle for the soul to have an experience. That's what it is. That's what it is. You are a soul with a body, using a body, an avatar. Just watching the movie Avatar. They transferring consciousness into these other bodies so that they can have an alternate experience than the one that they have with their original form. My point is, my love, you have enemies. You have enemies and enemies. You got enemies within yourself because they've infiltrated your mind. Your mind has been infiltrated. So now what do? You have to deal with the enemy, because the enemy is what creates and fuels the enemies. Because what's in your inner world creates your outer world. So as long as you feel like you're unheard, you'll be unheard. As long as you feel like you're not valued, you'll be devalued. As long as you're thinking in that process of lack, you'll have lack. And you'll exercise, and you will, 1744, you might want to look up 1744, angel number 1744. You would train your meat suit, your outfit, your your body to create the action or non-action associated with your thought process. What does that mean? That means that if you have a lack mentality, then you're gonna not do things to push yourself forward to be more abundant, to be more successful. You do things like dream up stuff, but never move on the inspired action. Now I was about to say expired action. That's what it actually becomes, an expired action, because you did not move on the inspiration, the opportunity expired. And then you're still sitting there lacking because you did not follow your own heart, your own intuition, your own inner self, because you are the only one who knows your truth. You are the only one who will tell you the absolute truth. And if you're lying to yourself, you are your own worst enemy. So you have to learn to practice self-confession. You have to learn to be brutally honest with yourself without being brutal to yourself. It's like, strip it down. Show me the facts. Let's look at it. Let's feel this. Let's experience this. Let's release this. Now I've done it. Let's move forward. Now we create what we want. This I don't want. So why would I put my attention on this that I don't want? Why would I put my energy into this I don't want? I'm in a relationship that isn't moving. Why am I giving this my attention? Why am I giving this my energy? Oh, it's not moving. It's not doing anything. Why? What about me makes me feel like I deserve to be stuck in this situation? What am I needing to heal? The reason why I'm not moving forward. Does that mean just tell everybody fuck you because you ain't doing what I want you to? No. Again, it's about the inner me creating the outer world. So it's about accountability for what you manifested into your reality. It's about that. It's simply about accountability. If you can't be accountable for, oh, I dropped that piece of paper on the floor, I should pick it up. You know, something as simple as that. Then something as big as you, as taking accountability for yourself, for your own life. That is why you've been programmed to be sheeple. You've been programmed to be sheeple. We've all had that programming implemented upon us, imprinted upon us, enforced, pushed upon us. But there are some who are sent. There are starseeds. There are the twin flames. There are the twin rays, the golden rays, the blue rays. There are starseeds. What are the other things that they call each other? The celestials, the chosen ones. These people either came here awakened, came here fully aware, and they had to fight through these things, and they've been busting out of these things all their lives because that's their programming, to bust up the matrix, to bust up the system. And some of them, may have been here as sleepers. 2133, when I said that, you may want to rewind the video and see the significance. 2133. They were, because it may be you may be a sleeper. There's a program, I think it's called MK Ultra. They have sleepers, and then there's a call that could be made, or a frequency that's sent out, or a trigger word, or a trigger phrase. And it's like they've been using this brainwashing technique, or this to use humans to traffic information. But these people don't know that they're trafficking information because it's locked in their subconscious. It's been programmed into them, and it's unlocked with a phrase. So let's imagine that, okay, just like the dark side has those things, the light has those things as well. So let's just say you think that you are a middle-aged stay-at-home mom, but really you're a fucking superhero. You're a healer. You're a psychic. You can see beyond the veil. You can do these other things, but it had to be unlocked. Again, back to that video game, you have to unlock it. 2244. 2244, you have to unlock it. And these number codings and these synchronicities and these different things that are occurring that are being brought to your awareness as your consciousness evolved, 2244 might be something that has something to do with that for you. Please look it up. And if you don't look it up, it won't hurt me. It won't hurt me, because I'm going to look up what I got to look up. I'm going to find out what I need to find out. I'm going to share with you what I need to share with you. But I can't do it all. Accountability. Be accountable for your own growth. Be accountable for your own development. Be accountable for your own breaking out of the shackles. I can come on now and I can tell you, look, it's a key right here hooked onto the chain. All you got to do is maneuver yourself back a little bit, slack up the chain, use the key, and set yourself free. But the key was always there. I just pointed out something to you that you didn't see. I just pointed out something to you that you did not see because you were blinded by your circumstance, blinded by the idea I'm in shackles, blinded by the idea that I can't move, blinded by that. So I showed you the keys already there. You have it already on you. It could very well be that you have, the key is actually in you. So what is the key? Using your mind, being a free thinker. Because you saw this guy, he said he's been in these same chains for 20 years, and you just got on them chains. You thinking, damn, I'm going to be on them chains for 20 years. No, that's his life. You choose your life. I'm not going to be on them chains for 20 years. I'm not going to be waiting after I manifested my twin into my reality. I'm not waiting another 10 years to have a connection, a relationship, a house, a home, a family. I'm not doing that shit. That's your story because you didn't do the inner work. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me. I hear this song, and sometimes I'll be walking around and I'll be like, damn, I forgot what I'm doing. And I'm hearing, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm doing me. I'm doing me. I'm living life right now, man. So what I'm saying is be you. Be you, whoever that is. But be the best version of you. Always ever evolving. You always have the opportunity to grow and to change and to learn new things and to unlearn old things. Because this is one thing. You learn something and then you get stuck on that. And you're like, well, I already know that the grass is green, and so I don't need to know nothing else. Because grass green, that means all the plants are going to be green that come out the ground that look like grass. Okay, so now you'll only see the green grass. You'll never see the purple. You'll never see, you'll never see the purple grass, because all you thinking, oh, that can't be grass because grass ain't green. Well, you're not willing to expand on your knowledge base. You're not willing to unlearn something so that you can have room. The one thing that is inevitable is change, and you have to always be ready for change. Well, how can you be ready for change when you don't know what that change is? Be flexible. Be able to adapt. If you cannot adapt, things that cannot adapt in nature, what they do, they fucking die. They become stagnant and they die. And this is nature's way of saying, hell no, we don't want no more of y'all. We don't want no more like you. We don't want no more like you. But at the same time, you have these this dimension, the physical dimension was taken over by dark energies, and what they're doing is they're like, okay, all those free thinkers, blunk, systematically, blunk, we don't want no more of y'all because we want the sheeple. So you have an actual spiritual, psychological, emotional battle to fight in order to just be you and to discover who that is. Because that was taken from you. That was taken from you. You're supposed to get it back. Yes, it's on a platter. Everything that is yours is here already. It's already there. If you can't see it because you got the blinders on, you will never know to reach for it. That's why you got to take the limits off. That's why you got to go within yourself. That's why you got to discover. And that's why you can't just be looking with these eyes. You got to be looking with this eye. You can't just be receiving information with these ears. You got to receive information from the crown into the pineal. You feeling like the black sheep of the family is because you are a higher consciousness. You have a higher mind. You have a higher calling. That is why you saw things from a higher perspective, from a different perspective. That's why they couldn't understand you, because you are an advanced being and you are covert operative in a flesh suit, came here to say the day, came here to set people free, came here to break those fucking chains, came here to break out of those norms, came here to break out of those constructs, came here to tear down systems, came here to tear down institutions. That is your soul energy. That's why, oh, this is a troublemaker. Oh, he always in trouble. Oh, he always doing this. He always doing that. Why he can't just conform? He ain't meant to. He meant to tear down strongholds. Why she can't just do this? Why she can't just do that? Because she's breaking generational curses. You can't break some shit you ain't never been in. Oh, I'm going to break the generational curse of whoredom by being celibate forever. How you know what it is you got to break if you ain't experienced it? I'm going to break the generational curse by not allowing, anything to come into my energy field. Like, I'm going to break the generational curse of child molestation. Why? Why did that come into your energy field? Were you molested as a child? Did you have friends who were molested as a child? Why is that important to you? Why? You may not remember it in your conscious mind. Your subconscious mind knows something happened. Your subconscious mind learned something. Your subconscious mind came here with a mission because it knew what kind of family you were going to be born into. Your subconscious mind watched things and saw things that your conscious and locked it away from your consciousness. But your consciousness is trying to still rectify it because it knows there's something down there deep in the back of the attic that you need to deal with. Sexual abuse, you need to deal with, you know. And how do you deal with that? Oh, I'm just gonna, I want to report that this happened 20 years ago to the cops. No, accountability. Accountability. You got to deal with that within yourself. What you gonna? I can't tell you how to deal with your shit. I can just tell you to deal with your shit, and I can guide you. And I don't know specifically what your shit is unless you book a reading with me and we explore your shit. I can help you explore. I can help you explore, and I can help you navigate, and I can help bring some things to the surface. I can help show you something, a key that's already there that you can't see because you're blinded by your circumstance. That's what I can do. And I can just share with you from divine, from source, what is being told to me. Because I had intentions of pulling cards, but this been 30 minutes of me telling you about, breaking out of the matrix, because it's time for this. This Mercury retrograde is bringing your awareness into a clarity that you have not experienced ever, and many have not experienced ever. It is the first of its kind. You are living in a pivotal moment of change for humanity, the planet, the fucking cosmos. Right now, this is the first year of a new age, the age of Aquarius. You were chosen, and your soul chose to be here at this time for a specific reason. Do you know what that is? Are you exploring that? Are you exploring you? These are questions that are important. Is this why you're not successful? Because you're not following the divine Tao. You're not following and being in divine flow. You're not doing what is in your true nature to do because you're not exploring yourself to find out who that is. Well, at 32 minutes, so look up 3200 as the angel number, or just 32. Maybe you'll get some guidance for that. If you're twin flame, like I said, type in the number, then type in angel number, then type in twin flame, and they'll give you. If you're looking to find out about love, then type in those angel numbers. Type in 20, 32, 23. I just saw that 32, 23 for love, and type in angel number love. Or you can type it in and then just scroll through the messages and look for your love message. Somebody wants a love message to get an idea of what's going on in their love life. If you do look at those numbers. But I thank you all for watching. I'm glad that I was able to share this information with you. Please, I really want to say hit the like button, hit the subscribe. I really don't care if you do or not. Honestly, is that I really don't. You don't have to, But I say this, if the message helped you, why not hit the like button? Why not? If you think you may want to hear something else from me that may come at a time that you need it, why not hit the subscribe button so that you can see when it comes up and read and see if you like what, check and peek in and see if this resonates with you. Why not? Why not? Because we have a crab mentality. And it's like, if I see you doing something and I perceive that you're doing better than me, because I don't want to get up and do something for myself, I want to hate on you. And you might have said some real shit and it hit. But just because it hit me and I'm like, damn, that shit hit, then fuck you. I don't like what you said, so I ain't gonna like it. I'm gonna actually give you a dislike. I'm gonna give you a thumbs down. What for? What would that do? That's supposed to hurt me because you gave me a thumbs down? No, it's only hurting you because you just put that negative energy out there. The energy is going to be returned, baby, to the sender. The energy is always returned to sender. So even if it's fake, you get that thumbs up because I'm scared that some negative energy going to return to me. Do stuff in your authentic self. Don't do stuff just because you're scared. Don't do stuff just because you was told. Do stuff because you actually liked it. Do stuff because you actually enjoyed it. Give a thumbs up because you actually got something out of the message. If you didn't get shit out of the message, don't give it shit. Move on. Don't give it shit. Move on. Don't give it shit. Don't give it a thumbs down. Don't give it nothing. Because if you just didn't get nothing out of it, giving it a thumbs down is going to return back to you a thumbs down. You just got to be accountable and responsible for what the fuck you do. So anyway, I just thought, I don't know why Spirit made me give that little thing right there. Maybe somebody need to hear it. I got a message before myself and it hit me. I literally wrote the person, ouch. That hit me. Thank you. I needed to hear that. I needed that. Because what I do, I take applause and criticism and I treat them the same. I give them the same energy. Applause and criticism get the same energy from me. You're not going to fluff me up and change my mood. No, because now I know what you want. I'm looking at you. You're not going to give me criticism and change my mood. No, now I got to look at it. What's going on? You know, what's going on with me? What's going on with me? What's going on with you? Something's going on. When this happened, everything's a lesson. It's just how I process stuff. Do she ever have fun? Yeah, she had fun. She had fun learning her lessons. Anyway, I love you guys and I thank you for watching. And I hope that I'm able to share information that aids you in your spiritual journey. And I thank you for allowing me to be in this 35 minutes of your spiritual journey. See you next time. Mwah. Peace and blessings.